What if time isn't something that flows around you? What if space and time are secretly the same thing?
Most people think space and time are completely different. Space is where things exist. Time is what clocks measure. Simple, right? That's how humanity viewed reality for thousands of years. But in the early 1900s, one scientist completely changed our understanding of the universe. His name was Albert Einstein, and his discovery revealed something so strange that it still sounds impossible today. Space and time aren't separate at all. They're woven together into a single fabric called spacetime.
Imagine you're giving someone directions. You don't just tell them where to meet you. You also tell them when. A location isn't complete without both space and time. Einstein realized the universe works the same way. Every event has 4 coordinates. 3 describe where it happens in space. 1 describes when it happens in time. Together, they form a 4-dimensional structure called spacetime. Think of spacetime like a giant invisible grid that contains everything in the universe. Every star, every planet, every galaxy, and even you. Instead of moving through space while time ticks separately in the background, everything moves through space-time.
Here's where things get really weird. The faster you move through space, the slower you move through time. That isn't science fiction. It's real physics. Imagine 2 identical clocks. One stays on Earth. The other travels through space at an incredible speed. When the traveling clock returns, it will show less time has passed. In other words, moving through space changes how you experience time, and gravity does something similar. Massive objects like planets, stars, and black holes bend space-time around them. The stronger the gravity, the slower time moves. Near a black hole, time can slow down so dramatically that minutes for one person could equal years for someone far away. Space affects time, and time affects space. They're part of the same system. This might sound unbelievable, but we use this science every day. GPS satellites orbiting Earth experience time slightly differently than clocks on the ground. Because they're moving fast and experiencing weaker gravity, their clocks drift out of sync. Engineers must constantly correct for Einstein's space-time effects. If they didn't, GPS locations could be wrong by several miles within a single day. Scientists have also compared ultra-precise atomic clocks. Even tiny differences in speed or altitude change how quickly time passes. Again and again, experiments confirm the same result. Space-time is real. Here are a few facts that sound impossible. The astronauts aboard the International Space Station age slightly slower than people on Earth. A person traveling close to the speed of light could experience only a few years, while decades pass back home. And according to Einstein, gravity isn't really a force pulling objects together. Objects simply follow the curves and bends of space-time itself. In a sense, the universe isn't happening in space and time. It's happening inside space-time. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember, you're not just traveling through space. You're traveling through time, too. And together, they form the strange fabric of reality itself. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe for more mind-blowing space mysteries, and tell us in the comments, what's the most surprising thing you've learned about space-time?